welcome to our study of 2 Thessalonians. I got my Tinkerbell hair on today, and I am so excited that you are joining me for the next 3 days as we study the book of Thessalonians. If you missed 1 Thessalonians, check us out there on Facebook and catch up because it is some powerful stuff. I entitle chapter 1 of 2 Thessalonians, The Worst Day Ever. Why? Because people like to play this strange game. They're like, what could be your worst thing that could ever happen to you? And people always say the same thing. Death. Trust me, that's not my worst day ever. I'm out of here if I die. And then they say, well, your husband dying. Well, that would be awful for me, but for some of you, that is not your worst day ever. And then some of you say, well, your husband and your child dying. Let me tell you, that's when I hit rock bottom. I better have a lot of life insurance because I'm going to need a long vacation in Hawaii if that happens. But that is still not the worst thing that could ever happen. You see, 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 describes what the worst thing ever is. It says, for those who do not believe in God, they will suffer everlasting destruction. And I used to think that that was the worst thing ever. And yes, that's bad. But it continues and it says what the worst thing ever is. It says they will not only be living in everlasting destruction, but they will be shut out from the presence of the Lord. That, my friend, is the worst thing ever. You see, troubles come and troubles go, but I always have one thing. I can depend upon the Lord to pull me through hard times. And if the presence of the Lord leaves me, I would have no idea what to do. You see, some of you need to seek out more of the presence of the Lord to pull you through your troubles. And others of you need to be grateful for the presence of the Lord that is pulling you through your troubles. You see, God will take care of your troubles, but His presence is invaluable. So today, I encourage you to seek more of God's presence to help you with your troubles. And as 2 Thessalonians says, don't ever be without His presence, because that, my friend, would be the worst day ever. Live in His presence and live abnormal.